Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and I'm currently in the middle of a no-buy-year. One of the things that I've done throughout the year is create many custom eyeshadow palettes. Sometimes they have themes, sometimes they don't have themes. I have this out because Harry Potter is my theme today. This is the ColourPop Harry Potter palette. It looks like this. It's got a few colors for each of the houses. But today I want to make one palette for each house. And I want to center the palettes around multichromes. So I'll probably choose a couple multichromes for each house and then build the palettes based on that. So let's go ahead and just get started. I'm going to start with Ravenclaw because that is my house that I've been sorted into. So let's choose multichromes for Ravenclaw. Okay, so blue is an obvious choice, and this one is a little bit, it's got some purple shift to it, but I think that's a really good starting place for Ravenclaw. This is the shade Spire. These are all Clionadh multichromes. I'm wanting to pick at least two, if not more, and I maybe want to choose something that isn't directly a house color, but sort of adjacent to it. So I also kind of really like this Wall of Ivy shade. It's kind of a neutral in terms of multichromes, but there's I'm not sure if it's totally picking up, but there's a little bit of a bluey purple shift. So I really like that. And I think I also want to go with this. This is the shade Azure. Do I want to do any more? Maybe I'll do one of these iridescents. That's kind of good. It's got a bluey purple shift. This is the shade Glow. Okay, so these are the 4 multichromes that I'll base the Ravenclaw palette around. So now let's just go get some mattes. Okay, so obviously some of these aren't mattes. This is actually a Terra Moon shade, but it is blue. So I kind of want to pull that. Otherwise, the mattes that I'm kind of going for are tan and brown. Okay, so here is sort of what I've got going on. So obviously blue is a pretty heavy part of the theme, but also I wanted to throw some teal and a lighter blue. So this is obviously darker. That's this one right here, but I like the idea of having lighter blue and teals. And then I also pulled this other shimmer that is more neutral, a neutral tan. And I think that just goes really well. It should fit in here, so I'm going to go ahead and pop it in. These 3 are kind of looking quite similar. Alright, maybe I want to go get a different depth of brown. Okay, so I traded it for a little bit more of a gray brown. Here's what I've got going on for my Ravenclaw palette. I will go ahead and swatch it out. here is my Ravenclaw palette swatched out. Some of the lighter mattes don't really show up that well on my skin. So these three are viseart shades, and I find that viseart shadows kind of swatch out quite terrible, but the performance that they have on the eye is beautiful. So although they don't look great on my hand right now, I know that they'll perform how I want them to, which is basically just like blending out shades. Because I chose multichromes as the focus of the palette, those will generally be what the focus of the looks are. And the way that I generally wear multichromes is I'll wear this all over the lid and then just sort of blend it out a little bit. And then like a lighter multichrome I might put on my brow bone or something, but generally this is the focus of the look, and then these are to blend out or deepen up the outer corner. I think this turned out really good. Look at the shine. I'm so excited to use this. Alright, so that's all I've got for my Ravenclaw palette. I hope you enjoyed watching. The other house palettes will be coming. I'm going to separate them into separate videos just so that each one is a little bit shorter. And if you don't really care about one of the houses, then you don't really have to pay attention to that one. So this is Ravenclaw, which is my house that I'm sorted into. And I'm really excited to start using this. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye!